Back to that big news tonight for teachers, bus drivers, and anyone who works at a school. Again, there is no longer an age requirement for them to be vaccinated at the Gateway Mall site. News for Jax reporter Kelly Wiley joining us live from Gateway. Kelly?
Yes, when I talked to the state today, he reinforced that, again, it's not just teachers. This is bus drivers, custodial workers, even daycare staff is eligible to come here no matter your age. We talked to one teacher who showed up here very shortly after that announcement, and he said this was long overdue. In Jacksonville, teachers say they're confused about where to go and who can go get vaccinated. 43-year-old physics teacher Adam Montavani says his union told him he could get a shot at the federal site, but he was turned away Thursday morning.
I came here on my lunch break to get the vaccine, and I got up here and they told me that they had just recently switched the requirements back to being 50 and older within the last hour or so, she said.
The night before, lines of people, including teachers, were vying for their shot at the federal vaccination clinic in Jacksonville. Kindergarten teacher Christiana Jones got one.
And I am a diabetic, so I have other issues, and I want to get it.
The initial executive order from the governor said school personnel must be over 50 years old to be vaccinated. But today, the deputy director of the Florida Division of Emergency Management confirmed school personnel of all ages can come to the federal site for their shots.
This is a federally supported site, state managed but federally supported, as you can see there with all the DOD individuals on the ground. So at the federal site, because of the federal directive, this site at Gateway will take teachers, school workers, early childhood, pre-K, of all ages at this site.
These changes come after the White House recommended all teachers be vaccinated. Retail pharmacies at CVS and Walmart have followed suit, making it possible for any teacher to get a shot at certain locations. And we know all of this has been confusing. It's been confusing for us on the ground here too. But again, all school personnel, regardless of your age, you can come to the federal site at Gateway. You will need to bring your ID or something to prove that you work at a school or at a daycare. That also goes for firefighters and sworn law enforcement. But another issue that the state addressed in our interview is this concept of leftover vaccines. That is vaccines on the verge of expiring that, like Jim mentioned earlier, people are lined up to get several of them. Here, listen to what the state had to say about that.
We do not open any vial until we're ready to do so. We don't thaw vials until we're ready to do so. We comply with that zero waste policy. If we have those 3 or 4 shots at the end of the day, we're going to work to get them into arms of individuals that may be right there in the Gateway, in your case, the Gateway shopping mall. You know, we may go face to face and ask individuals, are you interested in receiving a shot today? And that's how we do that. And again, I think it's very important, as you just mentioned out, typically, this is 3 to 4 shots. It is not hundreds of shots. It's a very, very small amount that we'll end up having to do this every day with.
And he went as far as to say, if you're planning to come out here and wait along with these other dozens and dozens of people, he said, do not do that. Just wait for your turn when you are eligible. Reporting live in Jacksonville, Kelly Wiley, Channel 4, the local station.